Dota and drama have been partners in crime for a long time, and the community thrives on it. The SEA Dota 2 scene is no stranger to controversy either and has had its fair share of learnings with incidents involving teams, players, personalities, and heck, even tournament organizers. Here's our list of top 6 controversies that shook the region. Ohaiyo Gaming and the 322 incident. One of the biggest match-fixing controversies in Dota 2, the players of Ohaiyo Gaming, a Southeast Asian org, were accused of match-fixing. Lance, DDZ, MTR, Muzun and Jiangzi were permanently banned from all Valve events. They did try to cover things up by providing questionable evidence on the Dota 2 subreddit, but this didn't go down well with Valve or the Dota 2 community. Ohaiyo goes to a pizza party. After a bit of a struggle, Fnatic were on an upward trajectory, with Ohaiyo being viewed as partly responsible. However, after helping his team qualify for ESL 1 Katowice, Ohaiyo found himself kicked from the team in favor of Universe. What added salt to his wound is the fact that he learned that his team had already made the decision to bring in Universe, but didn't tell him until after the qualifiers were over. All of this took place over a humble slice of pizza, giving rise to the infamous pizza party meme. In an emotional statement, he went on to explain on Facebook how he was hurt because he felt that the team had lied to him and that they used him for their own reasons. While the parties have made up and Ohaiyo has since moved on to LFY, the roster switch, which took everyone by surprise, has been one of the biggest roster-related dramas that's got the entire community talking. A major blow. The announcement of the Dota Pro Circuit 2017 was met with joy by most Dota fans from across the world, and in Southeast Asia it meant that there would be bigger and better tournaments with international teams from across the world coming in. The only major, however, scheduled to be in the region was the Galaxy Battles 2 major, which were to be held by Fallout Gaming. With Southeast Asian crowds and events having been some of the most explosive in the past, much was expected from this major. That is, until its major status was rescinded by Valve. The tournament already had a bit of skepticism surrounding it, but in the end, it was the laws set down by the government of the Philippines that required Valve to step in. The tournament still went ahead as planned, but many of the bigger teams like VP, Secret and even Liquid dropped out after Valve's decision. Eventually, VGJ would pick up the trophy in what was a pretty solid tournament in all respects. However, the Southeast Asian Dota community was still upset over the fact that a proposed major was taken right away from under our noses. Not so pleasant, the Major All-Stars, another tournament-related incident. This one took place in 2015 and was one of the bigger tournaments in the Southeast Asia region, then involving teams like Navi, NIP and IG. Not only was the tournament badly organized and managed, it was marred by technical difficulties and issues since day one. Players and personalities complained of bad conditions and ill treatment. Also, all those constant delays and changing schedules left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. However, Fallout Gaming, the organizers behind the tournament, seem to have redeemed themselves and learned from their mistakes with the second edition of the Galaxy Battles. One of Southeast Asia's biggest Dota 2 community platforms and has been for a while, but one embroiled in constant controversy. They've often been accused of stealing content from other platforms, players and personalities, conducting fake giveaways. Heck, even their owner Chan Gan has been involved in some of the aforementioned questionable incidents in the Southeast Asian scene. Not only was he the owner of Ohaiyo Gaming when the 322 incident occurred, but many people accused him of threatening them and using muscle power to get his way. A particularly ugly spat took place between him and Master Ramin, which was highly publicized and all over social media. Unpaid dues, AGES 2016. This tournament involved teams from the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and boasted a significant prize pool of $250,000. Thailand's Signature Trust would go on to win the event and win the major part of the prize pool. However, payments have still not gone through till this date, with the organizers, Esports Malaysia, often shifting blame onto their sponsors and delegating every time the issue has been brought up. AGES was part of an initiative to bring together various Southeast Asian esports organizations such as the PESO, the Philippines Esports Organization, IESPA, the Indonesian Esports Association and more. The event itself had a variety of issues ranging from delayed starts and false accusations against Faceit to blame shifting regarding prize pool payouts between Esports Malaysia and Platinum Eden. Things escalated to a point where the matter reached courts of law. If you feel this video has earned it, do consider subscribing and checking out some of our other videos. We're trying to be more regular with our content and your support would be much appreciated.